Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome once again to Telly Addicts, and we are at a very important part of this series because we're halfway through at the moment. Our current champions, they've followed on from last week, are the Woodruffs, who are sitting here next to me. There's Gary, who says he's a keen conservationist, objects to the way trees are cut down just to make actors for Australian soap operas. What a comedian he is. Charlie, that's Dad there. He's a London taxi driver. Charlie, I'm sorry, I said you were retired, and you're not. He tells me he'll never retire as long as there's an American tourist who doesn't know the difference between 50p and £50. Then there's Betty. That's Betty Woodruff, married to Charlie for 35 years, says that she always realised he had shrewd business sense because when they were courting, the meter was always running. And Paul, the son at the end, he's a macho water sports fanatic, spends so much time yachting, water skiing and scuba diving that no one else can get in the bathroom. They are the Woodruffs. Now, I mentioned the fact that we are halfway through the series, and it's important to actually put the Woodruff success in context because they have managed 28 points so far. It means that they are behind the Cleavers, who have got 43 points, and the Woodards, who have dominated for 4 weeks, they amassed 68 points. So what you've got to try and do is do more than 15 points tonight. Are you with me, Guy? Sorry. More than 15 points tonight, and you will actually move into second place. The Leckies. Hello, the Leckies. And at this end, we've got Shelley, who likes watching Cagney and Lacey and Hill Street Blues, rock shows and Australian soaps. So it's cops and robbers and pops and cobbers and a load of cobblers.
Yes. Good on you.
Then there's Paul, who enjoys sports and watches as much American football as he can because he's hoping to be able to figure out what's going on at some point. And then there's Jean, who is Paul's mum. She works as a barmaid and likes to keep fit down at the local gym, she says. And with that glowing look in her cheeks, I say she's been at the gym already, wouldn't you? And finally, there's Neil at the end, and he is a postman. He's no stranger to television. He was technical advisor and stunt coordinator for Postman Pat. They are the Leckies, and here comes their first clip, and a chance for them to get 3 points straight away against the champions.
You have something to eat, Colonel?
Oh, thanks awfully. What do you suppose it is?
Oh, sir, this is very great delicacy. This is peacock hearts stuffed with saffron balls.
Yes. They must use up an awful lot of peacocks. I should think they got through a tidy number of saffrons as well. Oh, thank you, bearer, Tikai. What do you suppose this is?
Very special drink, sir, made from fermented camel's milk.
Is it red?
Do you suppose they ferment the camels or the milk?
Silly ash with the milk, of course. Cheers.
Cheers.
On second thoughts, maybe they ferment the camel.
Okay, and the series. Who plays Colonel Reynolds?
Good start, isn't
Oh, no.
Pass.
Oh, demoralising start there. Donald Hewlett.
Of course.
And what does the Sergeant Major shout?
It's lovely boys, isn't it?
Is it?
Lovely, lovely boys. It's lovely, lovely boys in Welsh.
Yo, shut up!
Oh, dear.
Bad.
And your third question. What was Gunner Beaumont's nickname?
Oh, that's lovely boy.
That's Lovely Boy. Let's have a look. No! A disastrous start. No points at all. A comedy clip for the Woodruffs. And a chance of a very early lead.
Albanians are a nation of merry peasants who frequently live to be over 100.
It's eating all that yoghurt.
And not having to think.
So, not in front of the youth element.
Albanians are a bit backward, Dad.
Well, it's not their fault they're backward. They're marching forwards. There's a lot of mountains in the way. I mean, take their goods. Their flypapers are second to none.
Second hand, you mean? The one we got got flies on it already.
Only because it had been properly tested, personally, by expert flies. Albanian hydroelectric power drives the biggest factory in the world.
Yeah, but what does it make?
Clothes pegs. Take their new car, the Tirana Pirana. It does 45 miles on a pound of peat. Albanians do not all wear wellies. They are not stupid. They do not speak with a thick brogue, and they do not carry a pig under one arm.
They carry one under both arms.
There's a lot of gossiping going on during that. What do you reckon? Name the series.
Comrade Dad.
You reckon it's Comrade Dad? You're right. Only got 1 point. Who plays Dad?
George Cole.
Yeah, easy peasy. George Cole. And in the series, what's happened to Britain?
It's been wrecked by a nuclear war and taken over by the communists.
Interesting answer. It's been taken over by Russia. Are we going to the adjudicator? Are we going to accept that? Not quite the... Yes, you are going to accept it. Well, that's very charitable. Three out of 3. 3-0 the Woodruff, please. Here we go with the vintage stuff. Great. Black and white.
A nice name we shall be getting in the neighbourhood, with things like this occurring, filling the house with police.
Oh, but it was only a joke, Gran.
A joke in the worst possible taste. No wonder income tax is 9 and 6pence in the pound, when the police have to waste their time looking into such childish behaviour.
Talking about police, Dad, if you want me to help you turn this house into a fortress, we better do it now, because I've got an appointment at 4:30.
Okay, anything to escape the barrage. Well, if you tackle the front door, I'll deal with Gran's window, right?
What's the matter with my window?
I'm fitting a safety device to keep out intruders, Gran.
Well, I've never had an intruder so far. Why should I have one now?
Because they're after your secret hoard, Gran. And also because you get more attractive every day.
Come on.
More attractive every day.
Oh, this is going to be a piece of cake for you, Charlie, isn't it? So, your first question. Can you name the family?
Groves.
You think it's the Groves? You're right. It was the Groves. Well done. And? Which character was played by Nancy Roberts?
Mrs. Grove.
I'll say Gran.
You think it was Gran? Yeah, it was Gran. And your third question about the Groves. Chris Beanie played the son in which series was he a footman?
Yeah. No, women.
A pair of ears he had in that, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Upstairs, downstairs. It was upstairs, downstairs. You've got them all right so far. A full 6 points to you. Very good. He's pulling a terrible face over there. Well, you are in trouble, as you probably realised.
Oh, yes. It's very nice.
Lance? I know, go and tidy up.
And while you're at it, leave that handkerchief. It's filthy. Oh!
What the devil?
Where's this come from? I think I'd just go and tidy up.
Just a minute. You robbed a bank?
No, of course not.
Looks like sovereigns.
Can I have them back, please?
Not until we know where they came from.
I can't, I promised.
Let him have them, Viv.
Phyllis.
They've got no value.
But sovereigns, they're worth a lot now.
If they were sovereigns, Gran, but they're not even gold, they're brass.
Oh, brass. Then they're not worth anything.
No, I don't think so.
Well, wait till Martin Kelly finds out. He thinks he's got a fortune.
This is them.
Hello. Oh, come on in, Janet.
Hello, Janet.
Oh, here we are.
You want to leave immediately? No, come on, fight it out. It'll be all right. Name the programme.
No idea. Have we got any idea? No?
Let's go.
No idea.
No, just let us know.
No?
No.
Dear. The Newcomers, it was called. Dear, what's the next one? Which family were we watching?
Any idea? The Abbotts.
The Abbotts? Well, it was the Coopers, actually.
Close,
But,
wasn't it?
yeah, well, good guess. And who was the actor who left the Newcomers to live in Coronation Street?
Alan Browning.
Alan Browning.
Alan.
Got a point! It's 1 to the Leckies and 6 to the Woodruff. Well, just in case people... No, peeking. People haven't been following the plot. This is the point where we bring out a series of props. You have to identify a famous person on television or a character on television. If if you'd like to open that up, all will be revealed inside. And if you can identify that from that clue, 3 points.
It's not Del Boy or Arthur Bailey, wasn't it?
A lot of watches and a lot of bits of jewellery up here.
Del Boy, David Jackson.
Del Boy, you said it. You got it. 3 points. You needed that. Very good. We can have the back of old Reliant Robin van as well. Jolly good. You needed 3 points. Squeezed up to 4. Very good. Okay. Are we making these too easy, one wonders? Oh, I like this. Now, Charlie, I want you to behave.
Yeah.
No eating them. Oh. There's a rather nice jar of jelly babies with black ones on the top. I like the black ones. Yeah. Arkwright? Arkwright. No. No, it's not Arkwright. Yeah. So we'll move on to the second prop, which is a recorder. 2 points if we can get it then.
Superman?
Eh?
He worked for the recorder, didn't he? Was it good?
No! You deserve to lose 2 points for that. So you're down to the last one.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who, you should have got that sooner. You really should have done. And no, you can't keep the jelly babies. Quite right, Doctor Who. 7 to the Woodrush, 4 to the Leckies now. So you see, you shouldn't panic because you're getting nearer. Now here is a very famous drama indeed. Right, I'll say is exceedingly good jelly babies, you'll be interested to know. Very good. Right, question?
Boys from Blackstone.
You reckon they are the boys? Yes, quite right, from Black Stuff. And? What was the black stuff?
Tarmac, it's a load of roads.
Or jelly babies. No, it was tarmac. And what's Yosser Hughes' catchphrase?
Gives a job.
Gives a job. Oh, very good. Another 3 out of 3. Very good. He's mouthing at me. Easy ones, easy ones. Well, you've got another very interesting drama. Personally, when this was on the screens, I couldn't understand one episode. Exhalation of breath there, can you say what the series is?
Smiley's people. Smiley's people.
Smiley's people. Smiley's people. Yes, very good. Oh, that's a nice confident move there. And what was Smiley's Christian name?
Alec Guinness.
Oh, dear. Any idea? Can you think back?
Yes.
Ben.
Ben Smiley.
John.
I don't know why it's funny. Yeah, it was George. Yeah.
George.
By George. And who played Connie?
Beryl Reid.
Beryl Reid. And you're right, so you got 2 out of that, which was pretty good going. So it's a Lecky 6 and the Woodruff 10. Now we come to our script reading round, and we have a family who are just enjoying a nice quiet day out. We gave them a programme script, and what you've got to do is see if you can spot the show.
Have you got a clean handkerchief?
Yes, thank you, Auntie Ida. I'm ready for any police emergency that requires clean linen.
What's the matter with your spine?
Ha ha, hee hee.
Don't laugh. Oh, God. He's got arthritis of the spine, and he's trying to pretend it's nothing.
It's these new vests, Auntie Ida.
Look, keep your chest and back warm.
Oh, it's like wearing a Brillo pad.
There's no quicker way to pneumonia than paper-thin underwear.
Not to whisper about this in senior officer circles. What's it going to do to my career if the word gets out? I'm the only constable who wears a flak jacket on school crossing patrol.
You do look smart in your new uniform. Now, be careful. Keep away from people with knives.
If I see one, I'll send for a policeman.
Yeah, some frowns, but have you got an answer?
Go on, you say it. I'm not saying it.
Well, Rosie.
You think that it was Rosie? Were the people on their holiday reading a script from Rosie? And why did they have 2 spitting image puppets with them?
Smart in your uniform.
Now be careful. Keep away from people with knives.
Send for a policeman.
I do wish you wouldn't hang about in your constable's uniform, dear. Not where all the neighbours can see. It makes me look such a fool.
I don't see why, Mother.
Because I have told them all that you are a chief inspector.
Yes, you're quite right. It was Rosie. Well done. You needed those points. And here we come to a couple of characters who were on holiday in Whitby.
Sometimes I think I should go far away. Oh, I don't want you to go far away, Frank. I want you here with me. Do you really? Yes, but not all day. I want you to get a job as well. I would like you to find your proper position in life. Couldn't you go back in prison? No. Why not? They always need prison officers. Perhaps if you wrote to the governors. He's unemployed as well now. He got the sack after my bit of trouble. You had your uniform and you were always meeting interesting people. You looked after that famous bank robber, didn't you? His picture was in all the papers. It was when he escaped.
Some mothers do have them, I think.
Don't they?
I fancy
Some mothers do.
Fine. OK, you think it's some mothers do have them? Well, it's 7 to the Leckies, 11 to the Woodruffs. And after some mothers do have them, this is the kind of animal adventure that goes down in broadcasting history.
We'll come and see you all the time at the aquarium. That is, when we go up north.
You bet we will. But I want to ask you a question, Mr. Courtney. You pride yourself on being a hunter. Just how much pride are you going to have taking their pet?
Those boys, they love that dolphin, don't they?
They sure do.
You know, I thought of something. There are a lot of fish in that ocean. One can afford to let one or two get away.
Not too exciting for you, that, was it? OK, so what's the series? Flipper, yes.
That's it.
That's it, is it? OK. Right, so the next question. Name the family who are Flipper's friends.
Joneses.
You think it was the Joneses? It was the Ricks.
Rick Jones.
Rick Jones made a red hair.
And what sort of animals are Lassie, Rin Tin Tin and Skippy?
Dogs. 2 dogs and a kangaroo. Oh, sorry. 2 dogs and a kangaroo. I do apologise. I'll be overruled then.
Let's have a look. 2 dogs and a kangaroo. Just salvaged that one at the end. That was a bit close. Now, I must admit, the clip that we've now got for you lot, I find totally baffling, but I don't know. Did you understand that?
I'm still going.
Yes, no.
Yeah.
Well, then you're going to get a full 3 points, aren't you?
Who are we watching?
The champions.
The champions. You're right. Very good. And what did they get after a plane crash in Tibet? Apart from their money back.
Special powers.
Very
special powers.
They could talk to each other through them. Yeah.
Telepathy and
That's
things.
it.
Yeah. Special powers.
Oh,
Very
well,
good. And in which BBC comedy series would you find a champion as dad?
No place.
Home Sweet Home.
Yeah.
No Place Like Home.
No place like home. Yeah. No place like home.
No Place Like Home. Very good. Yes, William Gaunt is in that. That was marvellous. And you close the gap. The Leckies have got 10, but the Woodruffs have got 13. So it's getting just that little bit closer after a pretty shaky start. You're doing well, the Leckies. Have a look at a Top of the Pops video, and you might know... And who is it?
Not gone in.
Oh, Chain Reaction by Dinah Ross.
Dinah Ross and Chain Reaction, you say. We'll wind up the volume and see Chain Reaction, Top of the Pops video 2 for the Woodruffs. And...
Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie.
It's not the new one, is it? No, it's...
Got to get both parts, haven't we? Lionel Richie and...
Paul's under pressure.
Sorry, what's it called, Mum? Paul's Under Pressure. Say something about the Russians, Paul.
Dancing in the street. Dancing on the floor.
I'm not putting you off, Paul, am I?
Dancing something.
Dancing something?
Nah, I can't remember.
No? Well, everyone watch Paul's face as we now play it with the sound. That could prove to be crucial. The gap is now only 2. 12 to the Leckies, 14 to the Woodruffs. And the pressure is now on you. As I said at the beginning, if you get over 15 points, you will move into second place, but they are now only 2 points behind you. What are you going to do in the final stills round? 3, 2 or 1 points on offer in your first question. You're going for a 2, OK? You've got to get both parts.
Samantha Fox and Joan Rivers.
Samantha Fox and Joan Rivers. I think you've got all 4 parts there. Very good. So the gap is 4. They put the pressure on. Yeah, you've got to go for the 3. You've got to. We'll keep playing this to the end of the show, of course. Your 3-pointer.
Characters or...
You can have characters or you can have actors.
Jeff Colby, Fallon Colby, and Miles Colby.
Very good. Yes, you do. Narrow the gap. 3 points. 16 to the Woodruff, 15 to the Leckies.
About 2.
You get, playing down the middle. 2. OK. 2 points there.
Peter Bartworth and...
She lisps.
She lisps. Any ideas? Got to hurry you.
Yeah. No, she's going.
You've got to have both parts.
Peter Bartworth
and the lady that lisps.
Yeah.
Come on. No? Sorry. It's the Telfords. Peter Bartworth, Hannah Gordon. OK. What are you going to do? Are you going to try and open up a lead?
2.
You're going for 2. All right. This would mean that you would be in the lead. You've got to get both of them.
Keith Harris and Orville.
Keith Harris and Orville. You're in the lead. Very good. 1 point ahead, the Leckies. You're now 1 point behind. You're going for 3. OK. 3. That shouldn't be too difficult, surely.
Spike Ted, what's the old man?
The audience are whispering it here. Very quiet. You've got to get all 3. You've blown it?
Spike Ted.
Spike Ted,
Spike, Ted and...
Harry.
Harry? Spike, Ted and Harry. Ted, Spike, and it was Mr. Partridge. So you don't get that. What are you going to do? You're 1 point in the lead.
2.
2. That could be an unnecessary risk, but anyway, 2. What are you going for? Characters?
Susan. What's her name? The dyslexic one.
Come on. He's doing well here. What's a character profile going on?
Mr. Palliser.
Well, you're not there, are you? Sorry. Philip Latham, Susan Hampshire was the person you were looking for, weren't you? 1 more. Yes, 2. We can go again.
2.
2, OK. Oh.
David Soul and Paul Michael Glazier.
Yeah. Starsky and Hutch, of course. That puts you back in the lead. 18-17. What are you going to do?
It's the last one.
2.
I'm not telling you.
2.
You're going for 2. Right. It might be the last one. It might not be the last one. 2 points. No? Oh, no.
What's it going to be? So it's
Oh,
Joanna. What's his
no.
name in the programme? And My Girl and Me.
My Girl. Can we get the programme?
No. I'll have to rush you. I need an answer.
Well, it's Richard O'Sullivan.
Richard O'Sullivan, you don't know who the little lady is.
Oh,
Joanne
Simon.
Ridley, Simon and Samantha Harrop, Me and My Girl. The Leckies have lost by 1 point. Woodruff's 18. The Leckies 17. Well, that wasn't a bad performance from a family that wanted to go home after the first round. The Leckies, really tough. I thought you were going to win it. Stop messing around, will you? You've moved up into second place in the overall search for the Telly Addict family. The Woodruffs will be here next week. Goodbye to the Leckies and commiserations, but I certainly hope you'll join me at the same time. 7 o'clock, BBC One, next Tuesday evening. We'll meet some more Telly Addicts. Good night.